Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Jordan and I love to talk about all things Disney. So today we're going to be talking about all of the things that I like to take with me to Walt Disney World. We have a trip coming up in just 1 week from today. As a matter of fact, in about an hour from right now, next week, Robert and I will be headed down to Walt Disney World for a week with our friends, the Lopez family, and we are so excited. So, if you're interested in seeing all of the things that I take with me to Walt Disney World, keep watching.
When you wish upon a star.
So when I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Walt Disney World, one of the first things that I like to plan out is what I'm going to wear. And 9 times out of 10, if we're going on a Walt Disney World vacation, I'm typically going to either make or purchase at least one new item. And for this trip, I've bought several things, and so I wanted to share those with you guys now. First is we are going to the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, and our friends, the Lopez family, are joining us. And so Yara and her mom Sarai decided that the three of us should have shirts that coordinate, not necessarily match, but the girls are going to have 3 shirts that are along with the same theme, and the guys actually do have the same shirt in 3 different colors. And so I'm going to show you my shirt first, and it is this Queen of Hearts inspired shirt right here. And as you can see, the Queen of Hearts looks like a wine glass, and it says "Off with their corks." And this is a shirt. I've actually got my phone pulled up over here so I can tell you where I got it. I got it from the Midnight Comet on Etsy, and I just love it. It's super soft. It's Bella Canvas brand, which is my favorite brand when I make my own shirts. And it's super soft, super lightweight, and really perfect for the parks. So the next item of clothing I purchased is actually the shirt that my husband Robert and Roberto and then Yada's 2-year-old son Isaiah are going to be wearing. And it is this shirt right here. It's got the 3 caballeros on it, and it's from the Polka Dot Pixie shop on Etsy. And you can see it says, "They say we are birds of a feather," and it's got the 3 caballeros on there. And the guys all have 3 different shades of blue. So they're not wearing the exact same shirt, but they will match. But I think that they're going to have fun with it. It's going to be great. This next shirt that I have is from Bounding in Style on Etsy. And one of the things that I love about Animal Kingdom is the detail and just the beauty and the fun things that you can find if you're looking around for them. One of the things that I love is the "You Are Most Beautiful" wall in the Animal Kingdom. And so I actually bought a t-shirt with that on it. It says "You Are Most Beautiful." And I got this color specifically, this like cream color, because I wanted it to be as close to what the wall looks like as possible. And I actually have some really cute shorts that have elephants all over them that I will be wearing with this shirt. Again, it is that Bella and Canvas brand, super soft, super comfy. And actually all 3 of these shirts came in within a week of me ordering them. This next shirt that I ordered, I am so excited about. I actually bought one for Robert and for me. We love the Jungle Cruise, and my friend Yada actually showed me this shop. There's 2 shops that the owners are friends, and they both have made some incredible Disney inspired merchandise. And one of the shops does more like shirts, and one of the shops focuses more on jewelry, and they came together to actually do a Star Wars collection, and Yada and her family have some of those pieces. But this shirt is by Circus Society, and I love all of their designs. I actually have another design that's on its way that is what part of their collection for the 50th celebration of Walt Disney World. And so this shirt is probably one of the best Jungle Cruise shirts I have ever seen. And it says, well, I'm just going to show it to you guys. It speaks for itself. This shirt is absolutely amazing. It's inspired by the Jungle Cruise. It has this photograph, like vintage looking photograph of the ride itself. And it even has a pun, several of the puns from the ride. And at the bottom it says, "Let's see how far we can go." I love it. I cannot wait to wear this in the parks. This will probably be my shirt for the last day because Yada and I will be wearing our 50th celebration shirts on the day that we're in the Magic Kingdom together. But I cannot wait to wear the shirt again with this Bella and Canvas brand. This is another Bella and Canvas shirt. Super soft, super comfortable, just the best. So those are the shirts that I have purchased for the trip. But I don't know how many of you may be familiar with Ashley Eckstein, who obviously is the voice of Ahsoka Tano, but with her clothing brand, Her Universe. And I just got really lucky one day. I happened to log onto their website. I have been marveling over this piece of clothing for such a long time, and I found it on their website for $16, and there was a coupon code, so including shipping, I got the whole thing for like $16. It was incredible. It is this Woody inspired Toy Story vest. On this side it says Andy, and it's got Woody's hat, and then on this side it's got a sheriff badge. But the part of this vest that kills me and that sucked me in and made me buy it is the back. And it says, "You've got a friend in me," and it's the back of Woody. And I am so excited to wear this to Toy Story Land when we go to Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios is my favorite park, and just to have a piece like this to get to wear to that park, I'm really excited. I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I love it, and I was so excited to get such a good deal on this vest, so that will definitely be making an appearance at Hollywood Studios next week. The next thing that I have that I purchased is not clothing. It's actually things for my hair, or things to wear on my head. I love scrunchies. I don't wear them a lot, but I actually wear my hair like this a lot. I love putting my hair up in a bun. I am cutting it tomorrow, so I may not be able to wear it up like this, but I love scrunchies, and I love subtle hints of Disney. And I got this scrunchie, and it is a Wilderness Explorer badge covered scrunchie. It does not have a grape soda pin on it, but I actually have one that pins on, that I'm planning on pinning onto one side of it for when I wear this in the park. I may just wear it on my wrist like this. I might put it in my hair. I'm not really sure. I got another one from that company, and I'll pull it up here on my phone in a minute to tell you guys where I got it from. But this scrunchie is the Disney Dooney and Burke Haunted Mansion print, and I'll put close-ups of all of this stuff, as you will have seen with some of the other things. I'll put some close-ups in the video as well so that you can see them better. But this scrunchie has Madame Leota and the hitchhiking ghosts and the stretching room portraits and headstones and all that kind of stuff, but it is the Dooney and Burke print, and so I bought that. I had to have it. Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom, and I'm really excited to wear this. And let me pull up really quickly. I got these scrunchies from... Oh, this is embarrassing. I've purchased so much on Etsy that I forget. Oh, it's called Magical Custom Finds on Etsy. And while I'm here, the next thing I got is a really cute headband from a company called Fairy Tale Wish Designs. And it is this adorable little skinny, sparkly headband, but it has Gus on it from Cinderella. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but again, I will make sure that I put close-ups of this in this video. But I just thought he was so cute. He's a little embroidered Gus, and Gus is my favorite Disney sidekick, so I needed to pick that up, obviously. These ears are Walt Disney World ears that I actually purchased back in May when we were there just for 2 days. I purchased them. My friend Laura actually sent them to me. I picked up some for her and her travel agent friends who are actually going to Walt Disney World for the for October 1st when the 50th celebration kicks off. I'm so envious, Laura. I hope you have an amazing time. But I just loved these ears. They remind me so much of the Seven Dwarfs and the mine that they work in, so I thought these were really pretty and I picked those up. This pair of ears right here is from Park Hopper Supply, I believe is the name. Let me double check because I don't want to get it wrong. Park Hopper Design, I'm sorry, Park Hopper Design. And they are these denim looking patch Mickey ears with this black leather bow, and the patches are actually like attached to the ears. I mean, they're actual patches, and they are absolutely adorable. I love these ears, and I think that they're like perfect for any park. Definitely Hollywood Studios, but they're super, super cute. This headband I've actually had for a while, but I'll go ahead and show you the rest of my headbands. It's from Joys and Delights Co. on Etsy, and it's Grogu. I love this headband. My friend Laura and I, on our January trip, when we were down there together with my husband and her family, her husband, and their 2 children, we twinned for our Hollywood Studios day, and we had Grogu Spirit jerseys, and we had these headbands, and I just love the headband. I think it's so cute. Those little knotted style headbands are adorable. I have several that I'm taking on this trip. And then, of course, my classic, just beautiful, like mustard yellow, I call them my Winnie the Pooh ears, but they're super cute, and this bow is just beautiful and soft, and I love it. And again, I bought these in the parks. I believe they still have them in the parks, but this is one of my favorite pairs of ears for sure. So those are the ears that I'm taking. Like I said, I have a couple more headbands, but I didn't pull them out. The next piece of clothing that I'm taking is oldie but goodie. This is my trusty Disney Parks rain jacket. It's black, and it's got Minnie Mouse right here on it, and the inside is lined with this red and white polka dot fabric. Robert actually bought this for me on our honeymoon because it rained the whole time, and so I needed a rain jacket. I actually did not own a rain jacket at that time. Now I own like 4, but this I love that rain jacket. It's wonderful. So the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the shoes that I like to wear in the parks. I love having shoes that support my feet, that are cushioned enough, because when we go to Disney, we go all in. We are in the parks from rope drop to when those nighttime spectaculars end, and so I want to make sure that I have shoes that are comfortable, that I can wear all day, every day, and, you know, not have my feet hurt, because you don't want to have your feet hurting when you're in the parks. And so I swear by Chacos. I love these shoes. They're the best shoes. They're so comfortable. They're so supportive. As you can tell by the bottoms of them, I wear these things all the time. I actually have 3 different pairs of Chacos that I take to Disney. I have these. I have a pair that are like pink and blue with like the skinnier straps. And then I have a pair that are all like I can see them, they're over there on the floor. I should have brought them over here, but they're like a seafoam green, and I love those. And then on days when I'm feeling a little extra or a little ridiculous, I pull out my Crocs that have my Disney charms on them. I actually just recently added the little charms on my Crocs, but I've got Carl and Russell as the Toy Story aliens. I've got the Toy Story alien dressed up as Wally, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Buzz Lightyear, and Stitch. And I love these. They're super comfortable. I've actually been wearing them a lot lately, and I'm pretty convinced that I will be wearing them many, many times throughout our trip. So that's everything that I'll be wearing that I wanted to show you guys. Obviously, I'm taking a lot more clothes. I am a chronic overpacker when it comes to Disney vacations, and so I will definitely be packing much more than that. But those are some of the things that I purchased and some of the things that, you know, I wear that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is what I take in my parks bag into the parks. Now, sometimes I will not take all of this because right now this bag is actually really heavy, but throughout the course of a Disney vacation, each of these items will come into the parks with me at least one day. And actually, before I do that, one of the things that I found that I'm really excited about, but I forgot to show it with you in the things that I purchased, is this magic band charm that I got from Two Pineapples Co., I believe is what their shop is called. Yes, Two Pineapples Co. It's right here on the card. I just need to read it. But my husband and I joined DVC back in January of 2020, and our home resort is the Riviera Resort. And so I had to get my Riviera Resort magic band charm for our first stay at our home DVC resort, which brings me to the first thing that always comes with me into the parks. It's usually on my arm. Right now it's in my parks bag, is a magic band. I know that they're somewhat obsolete now because you can use, you know, your Apple Watch or whatever, but I mean, I just love having my magic band. And so this one is the Jared Mariyama collection that he just recently put out. This is a magic band that came with that, and I love this magic band. Jared's art is our favorite, and so Robert bought that for me. The next thing in my bag, I'm just randomly pulling things out, so we'll see how this goes, is reusable straws. As you guys know, Disney is all about conservation, and they're all about protecting the planet, which I think is absolutely wonderful. The only thing I don't love about that is paper straws. I cannot drink a Frappuccino from Starbucks in Animal Kingdom with a paper straw. And so I've got some silicone straws, and I have actually enough for Robert and I to use a different straw every day of this trip. But this set of straws actually did come with cleaning brushes, and so I will be taking these with us into the parks to drink with. So that's another really great thing to take into the parks. Another thing that I take is this little pouch here has extra bobby pins and hair ties and clips and things of that nature. It is Up because I am obsessed with the movie Up. I love it. And so this one has little photographs of Russell and Doug and then Carl and Ellie when they were little. And then this is my The Wilderness Must Be Explored keychain that I got from Box Lunch. And so that just gets dropped down in my park bag. The next thing is my Disney wallet. I have several. This is the one that is going on this trip with me. It is my Disney Dooney and Burke wallet, and it holds my annual pass. It holds my DVC member card, my gift cards, which I'm very excited about. I have my Batuan Spira here. Spira? Someone tell me in the comments how you pronounce this, but it is silver. It's wonderful. These gift cards are sold in Galaxy's Edge at the Droid Depot. It is $100 minimum, and then it costs $5 to actually purchase the gift card. But then it is reloadable. So I just, this wallet goes with me everywhere. I do keep my health care card, my health insurance card. It's got my COVID vaccine card in it. Just whatever documentation I might need, Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise, things like that. But if I don't feel like carrying all of that into a park, I have this little card holder, and it's got Carl and Ellie's mailbox on it, and I love it. It's very spacious, room for cash, cards, gift card, things like that. I just toss it in and go. The next thing that I have, this little pouch. I do tend to take a lot of pouches to Disney, which sometimes causes issues at security. It hasn't much. Honestly, the thing that's really caused the most issues is the pouch I'm pulling out next to show you. This pouch has my pressed pennies in it, and I love to do pressed pennies. It's a really fun, cheap souvenir. This little pouch right here has all my quarters in it. Again, up inspired, see the world with the Paradise Falls keychain, Paradise Falls savings jar keychain in it. Now, this pouch right here is the one that always gets me in trouble, but it's so worth it. This is a pouch of pins that I will be trading in the parks. I love doing pin trading in the parks, and so typically what we do is we go on eBay probably once a year, because I'm not going to trade 50 Disney pins in a year. I mean, I might, but at least not on one trip. And then they send you a lot of 50 parks, authentic parks pins. I checked them all, they're all authentic. And so this bag goes with me into the parks. Anytime you walk up to cast members who have trading pins or the pin boards that are all over the parks, at the resorts, Disney Springs, everywhere, you can trade with the cast members. And it's really fun, especially if you have kids. It's a really fun, again, not so expensive souvenir, because you spend, I think I paid $30 for that lot of 50 pins, and I end up with 50 pins that I've traded for that I actually really want. The next thing I take into the parks is my Gorillapod. This one is actually magnetic on the bottom. So if I want to record a fireworks show, or if I'm vlogging, or, you know, if I want something where I don't have to hold on to this, I can put my camera in here. This shoe mount is actually for my phone, but I also have a mount for my vlogging camera, which is also in my parks bag. But I have a mount for the camera so that it can go in here. Now, the next thing I'm really excited about, it's not in my bag, it's still in its case, is this DJI Osmo stabilizer. I'm still debating if I'm really going to take this into the parks or not, because it's kind of large, but I really want to try this out on some of the rides. And this one holds my cell phone, and so I can just lock my phone in here. I have some other tech gear. Over here I have a microphone. I've got this suction cup piece for the car, for vlogging in the car. But I'm really excited to try this guy out if I decide to take it in the parks on some of the rides. Every time I think about taking it on a ride, my brain immediately goes to rides like Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain and things like that. So this guy might make an appearance, but yes, this would be in my parks bag if I decide to take it with me. The next thing that I'm going to pull out of my bag is our handy dandy battery for charging our phones, charging my camera batteries. This thing lasts forever. It is the brand Anker, and Robert and I have used this battery pack for literally every single trip that we have gone to Disney, and it has been a lifesaver. It's amazing, and this one actually has 2 USB ports so that we can charge both of our phones at the same time, and I'll pull it out, show you guys. So here it is, and then it has 2 ports right here, and then there's a third spot in the middle for charging the battery up. And again, I think we charge it every night, but I'm almost willing to bet that you can make it easily through 2 or almost even 3 days at Disney, charging multiple devices with this thing before you'd have to recharge it again. The next thing that I have in my parks bag is my masks, and I know right now that Disney is only requiring masks indoors and on transportation. They have lifted the mask mandate for outdoor queues and just while you're walking around outside. We will probably, because I do work with children, we will probably wear our masks anytime we get into a queue. At least I know I will. But I purchased these 2 on Etsy. And I'm going to tell you guys really quick where I got them from, and then I'll go show you a little more detail as to where they are, what they look like. This first mask is, it's the Haunted Mansion. This is another one of the prints that Disney came out with. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. It's from Magical Custom Finds on Etsy. And then this mask is from TMR Tours on Etsy. And it is all of the Magic Kingdom ride vehicles. It's so cute. It's got the teacups, and it's got Dumbo and the Jungle Cruise ship and Doom Buggy and the ride vehicle for Space Mountain and the Tomorrowland Speedway cars. And I just love it. I think it's adorable. So, masks in the park bag for sure. The last things I have are some things for comfort, first aid, things like that. Blister Band-Aids. I always take blister Band-Aids with me into the parks because I will inevitably get blisters. The first time I wore my Seafoam Chacos back in January, I was a bozo and wore them without wearing them first at home, and that was a big mistake. So blister Band-Aids will save your life. The next thing I love to have is either a Tide to Go like pen or Tide to Go wipes. I have these Tide to Go wipes because I spill things on myself. I'm a klutz. I will spill something. And so it's nice to have these to get those things out of my clothes. Both it preserves my Disney park clothing, but also I'm not walking around with a huge stain on my clothes all day. So love these things. I always throw a package of wet ones in my bag along with hand sanitizer. I don't have hand sanitizer in here right now, but I do have lots of it, and I do take it into the parks. Even before COVID, I always took wet ones, and I always took hand sanitizer because, let's face it, Disney, there's tons of children, and there's going to be sticky things everywhere, and you might touch something and be like, oh, that's so gross. And for me, I don't like having sticky stuff on my hands. When I eat a Dole Whip, my hands get sticky. Pull one of these out, wipe my hands, move on. I don't have to waste time going to the bathroom. And wet wipes. They're perfect. Next thing is Body Glide. Disney, it's hot. Your legs rub together. I'm a plus size girl. It's going to happen. I love my Body Glide. This stuff keeps the chafe away, and it just keeps me comfortable all day. I love this stuff. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's like $7, $6 or $7, and it lasts. The last thing that second to last thing I have in my parks bag is sunglasses. These were a cheap pair of sunglasses. I think I maybe paid $6 for them. They stay in my bag. If they get scratched, it's okay. They're cheap. They're for Disney. I only ever use these at Disney. And it's just nice to have a pair of sunglasses. The other thing that I love to put in my parks bag, I don't even know what happened to it. I have this really cute little strap. Here it is. This little strap right here. It has snaps on both sides. And I can loop it in right here on the handle of my park bag right here like this, and then I can loop my ears into it, and so my ears hang on the front of my bag. If my head gets tired, or if behind my ears gets irritated by the headband, I can take the ears off. They're not going to take up space in my bag. Love this little strap. I bought it on Etsy as well. I bought it several trips ago though, so I don't remember where I got it. If I can figure out where I got it, I will put it in the description box. The last thing I have in my bag, this is actually new for this trip, and I'm so excited about it. It is this little handheld fan with Mickey ears, and when you turn it on, it turns different colors. It has 3 different levels on it, and it has a lanyard as well. Mine is yellow, Robert's is red, and I ordered them. They came in a set of 2 on Amazon. I want to say I paid like $20, so $10 each for these bands, and they're rechargeable, and it comes with a charger cord, so I will definitely be getting some good use out of this in the parks. The last thing I do want to show you guys is my Parks bag. I love Disney Loungeflies. I have an ever-growing collection, much to my husband's chagrin, but also he contributes to the collection, so thanks, Robert. I love them. This bag he purchased for me before our January trip. It was on Amazon. It was the only place you could find it at the time. Now it's available in the parks. From what I saw on Shop Disney the other day, it's new on Shop Disney. So I love Goofy and Pluto. I'm a dog person. I love all the Disney dogs. Ironically, I've never bought any of the Disney dog merchandise other than the mask, and I don't even know where that mask is now. I wore it so much. I think it's just dead now, but I love these Loungefly bags, these little like canvas Loungefly bags. I have this one in this style, and then I have a Donald one. And then on the trips, I also have several of just the basic Minnie Loungefly backpacks with the characters. I have one over there in my pile of other things getting packed for the trip that is a beautiful bag that's got Steamboat Willie. The front pocket is the wheel of the ship, and so it's Steamboat Willie directly on. It's white on the top and gray on the bottom, and the straps are black. And my husband actually surprised me with that one on our January trip when we got to Walt Disney World, and I love that bag. It is absolutely beautiful, and I carry it often. So that is it for my Pack With Me video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you saw some things that you might be like, oh, that might help me on my Disney vacation as well. If you guys have any questions, or if you want to maybe share something with me that is beneficial to you to take on your Disney trips, I'd love to see it in the comments below. If you would and haven't already, if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And if you'd give me a thumbs up, that would be great too. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. So be kind, love your neighbor, and do more of what makes you happy. Have a good one, guys. See you next time.